Question number 2, we'll go to Chris. Sunsets are more beautiful than sunrises. Right on or way off?
Oh, right on.
Yeah, you think
right
so?
on. Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. When I'm in the morning watching the sunrise, I usually have coffee, and my eyes are. The older I get, the more gummy they get in the morning, and maybe that's TMI. I don't care.
Ooh.
And so in the morning sunrises, it's like it's beautiful. It's a moment.
Yeah,
And our morning devotions are better than our evening devotions.
true.
And why is that?
I don't know.
Because we're refreshed. Our neurons have been sloughed off during the sleep.
And they fell into your eyes and crusted
Yeah.
over.
Yeah, apparently that's where they go now. Once you pass 50 years old, they just go there. When I turn 60 in 2 years, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to see in the morning.
That's right. Is that sleep in your eye? No, it's my neurons.
Sunsets, and in Iowa, I got to be honest. We've seen some beautiful sunsets over the Caribbean, over Paris, over Rome. We've been all over the world, but I'm in Iowa, and my backyard leads up to what I've dubbed the Field of Dreams.
Yes.
And the sunsets in Iowa, the first 100 days we were here, I kept track, and there was like 41, 42 is when I quit counting. But I'm like, here's another one. It's 37.
Yeah.
And it was just these beautiful sunsets over the Field of Dreams. And the piece of the challenges in our life on a beautiful sunset at the close of the day, to me, is a very special time.
Okay.
And it solidifies me in the communities that I'm in. Like when we were on vacation in whatever, pick a Caribbean place we've been.
Yeah.
The sun is setting. It's like that sunset then like welds me in to place in that moment in that spot.
Because
So
don't you think
yeah.
that different places that you are have a different sunset?
Yes, and that's what I'm saying. Like the mountains versus the beach versus the Field of Dreams.
It's different.
But
yeah.
for me, I'm going to get real spiritual for a second. Just
Okay.
go with me for a second here. I believe that those sunset nights, and we even had one last night. It was so cool. And
cool.
One of my children called me and we were talking for like an hour and a half, and I was just sitting out there. It was just great. So what that has done is it solidified my calling that I need to be here in Iowa.
Mhm.
And I think some of those sunsets that we have in our backyard that God has given us is everything.
All right. Very good.
And that's all I have to
So
say.
yes, you think the sunsets are better than the sunrises? is
Yes,
what you're
sunsets
saying.
are better than if you
All
said
right.
you said sunsets are better than sunrises. I said I'm right on.
Okay, Mike Shaw, sunsets are better than sun. Well, wait, no, hold on. One
Time out on the
second.
field.
Yeah.
Isn't that what you said?
Yeah. But before we go to Mike, I
Yeah.
want to remind you, Chris, of something. And that was when you did the sunrise service for Teen Challenge in Tucson,
Oh,
Arizona.
yeah.
Catalina State Park.
Yeah.
Mhm.
See, Mike knows all about this.
Easter
Tell
t-
me about that sunrise.
Easter 2007.
Yes.
Star date. That was the greatest morning of my so-called vocation or career.
Yeah.
I don't know how it could ever be topped.
Yeah.
I was asked, and again, we just moved to Tucson because we were the top rated morning show in the history of the state coming out of Phoenix. So they moved us to Tucson. And so we're on the air in Tucson for the first few months, and then we're on in Flagstaff. So the show's growing; it's exploding. Chris Danielson, we want you to be our keynote speaker.
We met Mike
what
Shaw.
an honor
Yep.
for Teen Challenge, and this is their Sunrise Easter service. So there's about 250 former addicts
Mhm.
and their families. So it was a big crowd. It was a big crowd. And they started singing. That they had a choir then of how big was the choir? You think about 50? 40 to 50 out of the
men,
mass
yeah.
that was there.
Yeah.
And they were singing, I Am a Friend of God.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know about you, but that's the best. And we've hung out with Phillips, Craig and Dean. I got Phillips, Craig and Dean singing the Chris and Emily show jingle.
That's nice.
Okay.
That's true.
Yeah,
We do.
we do.
I wonder if we can find that.
and this was better than them. This was one
It was
of the good-
amazing.
And then I
yeah.
shared the resurrection message as the sun comes up over the Catalina Mountains. It was an incredible time.
It was
And,
incredible.
So that sunrise, trumps a whole lot of sunsets, but I stand by
Okay.
overall.
I just wanted to make sure.
Sunsets are better
For
than
some reason, that
sunrises.
popped in my brain.
Why
I'm
is
like,
I hope you enjoyed this sample of No Apology with Emily and Chris. For full episodes and more content, go to freshroadmedia.com.